Hey, in this video, we're going to talk about how to put your body into healing mode so that you can beat Lyme disease from the inside out as fast as possible. So you can get back to living your normal life and taking control of your body and your health again, and you can feel like yourself, finally. I know how it is. By the way, my name is Ryan Kearns. I've had a serious case of Lyme disease where it was attacking my heart. I had to change my entire lifestyle. I used nutrition, herbs, and lifestyle changes in order to finally beat Lyme disease. And now, I live a life where I don't have to worry about being sick day in and day out. But I know how that feels. I know how you might feel if you're the one struggling today. So that's why I created this channel, to help other people out. So if you're new here, welcome. Hit the subscribe button below and let's get started. So today we're talking about how to enter into healing mode inside the body. Okay, so there's two basic modes that the human body has. The first is the stress mode, right? We need that in order to protect us from threats, right? Back when we were cavemen, that would be like, a saber-toothed tiger trying to kill us, or some kind of outside danger coming into our cave and killing us. We had to have a stress response that would allow us. It actually sends blood to the extremities, so it sends blood to your feet, to your legs, to your arms, so you can fight or flight. Run away or fight the danger, right? So we need that stress response in order to survive. It's a very good thing that we do. We also need that stress response in order to hunt, right? We wake up, and if we have no food for our family, we should feel something in our stomach, something in our body saying like, oh my God, this is serious. We better go out and we better go find some food, hunt for food, gather food, whatever it may be, so that we can survive. If we didn't have that response, we might just be sitting in our cave like, well, oh well, I guess we don't have any food. Like, we wouldn't make any progress. We wouldn't have any reason, really, have any oomph, right? Have any drive, desire to go and find that food, get that food. Now, on the opposite side of that stressed response that a lot of us actually live in that a lot of the time in today's age. We've got all the constant distractions and dings and pops and noises from our phones and our computers. We've got things going on all around us, and sometimes we feel that angst and that stress just from living our everyday life, which isn't normal. I mean, we didn't evolve to have that response just from, getting text messages from our boss, or getting in an argument with our spouse or something like that, right? But we still get that stress response from simple things that we waste our energy on, to be honest, okay? So anyway, the second mode that our body has is the rest and repair mode, okay? You just went out, you got that huge meal for your family back in the caveman days, you finally did it, you drag it all the way back home, gut it, clean it, feed everyone, and everyone eats and is happy, and then you can relax. You can finally relax until maybe the next day you wake up again and that stress mode is back on because you ate all the food the night before. But the point is that relaxation mode, the mode where you're resting and repairing, your body goes into a healing mode that allows you to fight back against bacterial infections like Lyme disease, or fight back against anything really that's going on inside of your body. Even, if you exercise a lot, you're tearing your muscles. If you rest and relax, you get into that rest and relax mode, your body starts to rebuild those muscles. So there's a lot of functions that happen when we're in that rest and relaxation mode, but it's really, really, really important that we get there if we're trying to heal the body from the inside out. We want to be there actually as often as possible. We want to reduce that stress state as much as we possibly can, so that we're not constantly circulating cortisol and other harmful hormones within the body that can actually have a really strong effect on how well our body heals, how we recover, how we sleep, how we're able to fight back against things like bacterial infections like Lyme disease, okay? So it's not enough to just take herbs and change your diet and then, okay, everything will take care of itself. No, that's not how it works. Unfortunately, there is more to this. Because if you do those things and you're still in a completely stressed out state, you're constantly running everywhere or trying to figure things out, or you feel like you're behind the 8 ball, or maybe your life isn't going the way that you planned, or maybe you're arguing with your significant other a lot, or maybe, just things are going crazy and you have those stressed out times. If you have those every single day and you're still eating healthy and taking your herbs and everything, you could see that you're still not healing the way that you want to. You're still not getting better from Lyme disease in the same way that somebody who's relaxed and is in rest and repair mode will. Okay, so we want to make sure to reach into the rest and repair mode as often as possible when we're trying to heal the body. Now, one tip that I like to use in order to do that is to have meals planned out and ready. Now, why meals? Well, a lot of stress that we have revolves around food. If we're constantly thinking about where's my next meal gonna come from, what am I gonna eat for lunch, what am I gonna eat for dinner, right? These are not only can stress us out, but it's also just extra decisions that we have to make throughout the day, and it kind of weighs us down and slows us down, kind of makes things a little bit harder. Sometimes it can even lead to fights with significant others. I know you've been there, what do you want for dinner? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? What, that conversation where nobody knows what to eat for dinner, right? These things are just unnecessary stress. It's not that they're like the most stressful things in the world. It's just stress that doesn't need to exist if you meal plan ahead of time, or you know what you're going to eat ahead of time, right? If you have the plan of what's to eat for each meal, you never have to think about it, argue about it, stress about it, etc. So that's one good tip that I like to use, because I think it works well for most people, and it actually is quite easy to do. There's no big barrier for you to create a plan for what you're going to eat. And even better would be if you could actually create the meals ahead of time, so that when it's time to eat, you just grab your food and eat. There's no stress involved, no problems, and it's just you do your thing, right? So that's one thing that can help you out in getting into that rest, relaxation, and repair mode. To build on that, you can stay organized in other areas of your life, and that will actually help you reduce stress as well. I know for me, I tend to be a little bit erratic and crazy, and doing 20 things at once, and I have to do this and that, so to stay organized, that really calms me down and allows me to rest, relax, repair if everything is organized for me. When I get a virtual assistant that helps me, plan my tasks, I end up being way more productive, way more happy, way less stressed. And it's because I'm that type of person that I'm not very good at organizing myself, but when someone organizes for me, it really fills the gaps for me and it helps me out. So just a thought there is, if we're already talking about, staying organized with our meals and what we're eating because it's unnecessary stress, why not take that a step further and plan out your days a little bit better, plan things out a little bit more so you stay organized. That way you can reduce the stress, you can get any problem areas out of the way before they cause major problems in your life and cause major stress in your life. The third tip that I have is to actually exercise less. If you think about it, exercise is actually purposely putting stress on the body so that it grows, or gets healthier, or basically so that it grows, right? You want your muscles to grow, or you want your bones to get denser, whether you're doing it for maintenance or for health, or if you're doing it for actually gains. Is a little bit different, but not really. The main thing is that you're hurting the body on purpose, stressing the body out on purpose, so that when it repairs itself, it can grow. Well, if you have a bacterial infection like Lyme disease, you may notice that your body's a little busy. You don't really need to be adding that extra stress onto your body if you want your body to focus fully on repairing and restoring health. It's really just adding too many things to the plate of your body that your body has to do, and there's really no reason for it. If you're going to exercise while you're in healing mode, I suggest light walks outside, breathing in fresh air, and walking around slowly, looking at the views, right? This is a very light, relaxing exercise that allows you to breathe and kind of reduce stress. And really, that's what all of this is about. So add that in and exercise less. You don't want to be doing like full max out bench press or any kind of like really heavy resistance training. We more so want to focus on healing the body. So we slow down for a while. And of course, the goal will be to get you back to that resistance training if that's something that you like to do, but take a break while you're trying to get your body into healing mode from Lyme disease. And finally, last but not least, I highly suggest breathing deeply into your frame, okay? Breathing all the way into your belly. Let your belly fill up like a balloon, right? Now is not the time to worry about sucking in your gut. Now is the time to breathe into your belly. Let your belly expand. Who cares what it looks like? The point is, this actually has been proven to really help reduce stress, lower blood pressure, lower cortisol, and it really helps in a ton of different areas of getting into that healing mode, into that rest and repair mode, where we can just deeply breathe into the stomach, letting the stomach expand. If you think about it, if you're letting your stomach expand like that, you're usually probably in a place where you feel comfortable, you feel relaxed, right? So when you are in those places, breathe in that way, because your mind and your body knows there's no one around looking at me, judging me, or thinking about me. There's no stress there. So you're able to breathe deeply into your belly, let your belly expand as big as possible. Even if it makes you look fat, it's the best way to reduce stress. Okay, so that's the final thing that I wanted to share with you. Hopefully this video helps you get into healing mode. Just a reminder, we're going to be launching our Lyme Wars 6-week challenge coming up here really soon. We're just getting everything together. I'm hiring some help to work with you on that. I'm also, bringing in some more programs that can fit together to make sure that we have the best 6-week challenge possible. I want to make sure that we're extremely ready and good to go, so that when people sign up, and when you sign up, you can have everything at your disposal to absolutely destroy Lyme disease, so you can move on with your life feeling happier, healthier, feeling more vibrant, and having that good energy in your life, and getting your life back again, taking it back from the Lyme disease microbe and saying, this is my life. Let's do this. So that's what we're doing with the Lyme Wars Challenge. We're finally fighting back against Lyme disease, and we think that we can help a massive amount of people beat Lyme disease as long as they follow the steps of the program. We have a process laid out for a reason. Each area exists for a reason, and we know that if you follow the steps, you will have tremendous success. Will you completely defeat Lyme disease? Hopefully, but maybe not. But if you don't, you'll be that much closer, right? You'll be a little bit closer. You'll be at least 1 or 2 steps away from completely getting rid of Lyme disease forever. That's our goal, and that's what we're working on putting together right now. So if you want, you can sign up for free. Just click the link in the description below this video, and it's just a free sign up so that we can communicate with you and let you know what's going on, when we're launching, how many people are going to be allowed in, the price, what you get with it. By the way, you're going to get these 3 herbs, our top selling herbs that help beat Lyme disease: cat's claw, andrographis, and Japanese knotweed. And we're going to give those to you for free as part of the challenge. So do yourself a favor and sign up, click the link in the description below, and I'll see you there. Again, my name is Ryan Kearns. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.